When you walk through the cooking oil aisle, it's easy to get overwhelmed. There are rows upon rows of bottles: canola, sunflower, corn, palm, and of course the ever-popular olive oil. But there's one question most people have asked at least once while standing there. What's the real difference between olive oil and vegetable oil? They both look similar, they both say good for cooking, and they both promise some kind of health benefit. But these two oils couldn't be more different once you look beyond the label. So, let's dig in. Olive oil versus vegetable oil. What really sets them apart? Where do they come from? How are they made? And does it actually matter which one you use? Let's get into it, right here on History of Simple Things. Let's start with the basics, where these oils actually come from. Olive oil is pretty straightforward. It's pressed from the fruit of the olive tree. That's right, olives are fruits and olive oil is their juice. In fact, high-quality olive oil, especially extra virgin, is made simply by crushing olives and extracting their oil without the use of chemicals or heat. It's a single-ingredient product that comes directly from nature, much like orange juice from oranges. Vegetable oil, on the other hand, isn't as simple. The term vegetable oil doesn't refer to one plant at all, it's actually a blend. It can include oils from soybeans, corn, sunflower seeds, canola, or even palm. In short, it's an umbrella term for oils derived from plant sources, often mixed together to achieve a neutral flavor and longer shelf life. That means every bottle of vegetable oil can be a little bit different, depending on the manufacturer and the country. It's not a single origin oil like olive oil. It's a refined product created for consistency and versatility. Here's where things get interesting. Extra virgin olive oil is made using mechanical pressing. The olives are crushed, and the oil is separated from the pulp and water. No chemicals, no refining, just physical extraction. That's why it retains its natural greenish-golden color and rich, slightly peppery taste. It also keeps more of its nutrients and antioxidants intact. Vegetable oil takes a much more industrial route. The seeds, like soybeans or corn, are first cleaned, ground, and heated. Then, a solvent like hexane is used to extract the oil. After that, the oil is refined, bleached, and deodorized to remove impurities and any strong smells or colors. The end result is a neutral-tasting oil that's clear, light, and stable, but in the process, most of its natural flavors and nutrients are lost. That's the trade-off: more processing for a longer shelf life and milder flavor. When you pour olive oil into a pan, you can smell it instantly. Rich, fruity, earthy, sometimes even a little spicy. It adds personality to your food. That's why chefs love using it for salads, dips, and finishing touches. It doesn't just cook your food, it enhances it. Vegetable oil, however, is designed to stay out of the way. It has a clean, almost flavorless taste that won't compete with other ingredients. It's great for frying, baking, or sautéing when you don't want the oil to influence the flavor too much. In other words, olive oil is like that friend who brings character to every conversation, while vegetable oil is the quiet one who blends in perfectly with any crowd. Now let's talk about how they perform in the kitchen. Every oil has something called a smoke point, the temperature at which it starts to burn and break down. Once that happens, the oil not only loses its flavor but can also release harmful compounds. Extra virgin olive oil has a smoke point of around 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius, which is great for medium heat cooking like sautéing or roasting. But for deep frying or high-heat stir-fries, it can start to smoke too soon. Vegetable oil, on the other hand, has a higher smoke point, usually around 450 degrees Fahrenheit, 230 degrees Celsius, thanks to its refining process. That makes it ideal for frying, searing, and any high-heat method where stability is key. So if you're making a crisp batch of fried chicken, vegetable oil might be your best bet. But if you're drizzling something over roasted vegetables or dipping bread, olive oil easily wins for flavor and health. Here's where most people start to choose sides. Olive oil, especially extra virgin, is famous for its health benefits. It's rich in monounsaturated fats, the kind that's good for your heart, and it's packed with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. Studies have linked regular olive oil consumption to lower risks of heart disease, stroke, and even some cancers. Vegetable oil is more complicated. It's also plant-based, but because it's often highly refined and blended, its nutritional quality can vary a lot. Many vegetable oils, particularly those made from soy or corn, contain higher levels of omega-6 fatty acids. While these are essential in moderation, too much can lead to inflammation if not balanced with omega-3s. In short, olive oil is closer to a natural, nutrient-rich fat, while vegetable oil is more about function and neutrality. Both can be part of a healthy diet, but olive oil brings more to the table nutritionally. At the end of the day, it's not about declaring a winner. It's about understanding their strengths. Use olive oil when you want flavor, freshness, and health benefits. It's perfect for salads, dressings, or drizzling over finished dishes. Think of it as a finishing touch that elevates your food. Use vegetable oil when you want a neutral, stable option for high-heat cooking, deep frying, or baking. It's the dependable workhorse of the kitchen. Affordable, versatile, and easy to store. If you want to make your cooking both tasty and practical, there's room for both in your pantry. So next time you're in that cooking oil aisle, remember this. The label might look simple, but what's inside those bottles tells two completely different stories. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our other bingeable channels. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.